Drive on your first agricultural television in the capital city of Abuja. I am your girl, Hilda Homsem Frantoine. And today, I told you that I'm always excited having great women, great men, great people around me. And this, I tell you, is one of them. She is not just a mother. When I come to her place, I'm always excited because she always has something unique, something outstanding to highlight, to teach us, to explore and share with the whole world. She will introduce herself again so that you now get to know who she is. All I know, I call her is Super Mama, Super Baby. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me once again. How you doing? I asked first.
As you can see, I'm doing well, and whenever I'm here, I'm always excited, because I know I have a lot to learn from you. Did I tell you that we are partners now? Huh? I'm using her kitchen. A lot of my meals are done here, and I sincerely want to appreciate her for this. You don't know how much this means to me, because when I discuss her and I tell her that, oh God, I have a new recipe I want to share to the world, so why can't come over and take over? And she gives me. Thank you.
Always.
All right, so
Once again, my name is Blessing Abigail Tuevi of Wiben International Concepts, a caterer, a baker. This is what gives me joy, actually, cooking and baking. Is my recipe.
you don't need to be told because you can see it all over her face. So, what are we going to do today?
So today we are going to be making special donuts, and this recipe is called Milky Donuts.
Cool donut.
Yes, it's called Milky ring donuts. There are other donuts that doesn't have rings. There are other donuts that doesn't have milk inside of it. So today we are going to be making special Milky ring donuts.
We are making special Milky ring donuts. If you want to know more, just sit right there. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, we'll dive into making a special ring Milky donut. Kitchen Drive on your ARCN television. Hilda Homsem Frantoine again is my name. Welcoming you to the program. Welcome back, and I'm glad you're here because I know you want to learn the new Milky ring donut, and she have here already, and of course she'll tell us more.
All right, we are here. Our ingredients. We have our flour, our yeast. Yeast is to help the donut to rise and give it that fluffy texture. Then we have our butter that helps to loosen it and give it a very fine taste. And we have our real egg. Of course, we cannot take protein away from our snacks.
Sure.
Then we have salt to kill and reduce the amount of sugar that goes in there, and we have our sugar all here.
All right. So, what are the quantity? In case someone is watching and wants.
Okay, I have 4 cups of flour,
Okay.
then half cup of sugar, then I have 1 tablespoon of yeast, and I have 3 tablespoons of butter, and 1 big egg. Some eggs are small. This one is big egg. Then I have 1 teaspoon of salt.
So in a situation whereby the egg is small, can you use 2?
If it's extremely small, you use 2. But if it's large, 1 is perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
For 4 cups of flour.
Yes.
All right. So let's see you do your thing.
So now that we have all our ingredients mixed together, there is no special way of mixing. Just put all your ingredients together, then you add water. Now I'm going to add water. But if the weather is hot,
Okay.
use room temperature water.
Okay.
But like we have our weather now is cold, so I'm going to use a little bit warm. It's not really hot, but it's just warm.
Warm.
Put your hand, it's just warm,
Okay, just
not
warm.
hot at all, so that it will help to activate our yeast.
Oh.
Yeast need a bit warm weather to be activated, so that's why we are using little warm, not hot at all, it's just warm. So we need 1 cup of this, just 1 cup will do. All you need to do is just to knead and knead and knead. Even if it's hard, you are kneading, just continue kneading. Don't be tempted to add extra water. So 1 cup of water will do justice to this. So we'll put this aside.
Okay.
while we get our hand messy.
So we are making special ring milk donut, and here we have 4 cups of flour, 1 big egg, a spoon of salt, sugar, butter, and yeast. And she had everything right here. What she said is that a warm water will be good to make the mixture. That is, if the weather is a little bit cold, just warm. I could dip my hand into it, but when the weather is okay, you can just use your room temperature. And we have everything mixed here dry, except for the egg and the water that she just added. Let's continue.
All right. I'm going to get my hand messy.
Is
Now I want to,
necessary?
yes, combine all my ingredients together.
Okay.
So this process is called mixing.
All right.
So we are just going to mix all our ingredients together, combine all of them, make sure they all combine well. Okay. So there are different ways you can actually do your donuts.
Okay.
There is a special way some South Korean do their own. They call it kwabegi.
Okay.
That one is called twisted donuts. You twist it in a very fine, funny way.
Okay.
And there are some that cut it just round by using their cutter.
Okay.
Some can just mold it into a circle
Okay.
and it look like a balloon. That one is called bamboloni. Yes, it's from the Caribbean.
Okay.
So donut is mostly eaten all over the world and is a very nice snacks. And you can also fill donuts with so many fillings.
Okay.
And you can also glaze it with glazing.
Okay, to make it shiny.
Yeah, to give it another taste, like you can have a chocolate glazing, you can have your icing sugar glazing, you can use milk filling, you can use your custard, you can use so many things to eat your donut. Donut is so yummy.
And this can be eaten any time of the day. At all
Anytime
kinds
you
of
can
days,
use
you
it
know.
as a breakfast in the morning, you can snack with it in the afternoon, you can use it as a brunch.
Yeah.
Why you can even use it as a dinner.
Yes.
So donut is nice. And don't say, oh, I don't want to be fat. Donut will not make you to be fat because it's actually a combined and a well diet snacks, because we have our protein in there, we have our carbohydrates. It's good for you. Everything is good. So at this point is well combined.
Okay.
Now I want to throw it to my surface where I will be kneading. You know, when I was putting my ingredients together, I said that process is called mixing.
Mixing.
Now I want to knead.
Neat.
Knead.
Okay.
So I want to knead it.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing this
Okay.
in the next 30 to 25 minutes
Okay.
to introduce hair
Okay.
into our donuts. So donuts without hair is going to sink into the oil.
Oh.
So when you need it for that long,
Okay.
as much as 30 minutes to 25 minutes, it's going to be lighter when it comes in contact with oil. It floats. So that is when you are going to get that ring effect. Yeah. So now we are going to be kneading in the next 30 to 25 minutes. So this is the process of kneading.
Okay.
So this is called kneading.
Okay.
You can use your mixer,
Okay.
but why I have a mixer here actually,
Okay.
but you know, like I told you, I'm a complete Nigerian. So I like doing my things in a manual way for those that don't have machines. So no excuse for you. You can do this for commercial purpose. You can do this for your home use. If you want to go into commercial
Can get your
purpose,
mixer.
yes, can get your mixer. You can also use your hand and still get a very good outcome.
Okay.
Don't just be tired. Just play around it in the next 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
You need it and you're going to get a very fine, smooth donuts.
Okay. So this is kneading.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we had first the mixing. That is where we had all the ingredients into the pan, where we mixed everything: the flour, the egg, the butter, sugar, yeast, and we mix it. She now brought it in here and we're doing the kneading, right?
Yes.
To allow air into it. She said a donut without air is not donut because it will sing when it comes in contact with your oil. But once you allow this for 15 to 20 minutes, even 25 to 30 minutes, it will give it a floppy, texture, right? An ability when it comes to the oil, it floats up.
Yes.
Alright, so this is still Kitchen Drive on your first agricultural television. We are kneading our donut. We'll be right back where we see the next stage. Don't go anywhere. They are pounding it so that it will, allow it to for the air to go in properly. We'll be right back.
Okay, for you to know that it's ready, just give it a test. I think I've kneaded for about 20 minutes. It's good to go. Sure, you see it's not coming. Before it comes to a part, it takes time. So we know that it's ready at this point.
So what are we doing now?
So I'm trying to get equal sizes. So I will use my scale. So this is 100 grams.
Okay, so each should be 100 now?
Yes, so that will get equal size of donuts.
Kitchen Drive, before we went on the break, we had this. I tell you, we used 30 minutes of beating, of looking for air for that donut for 30 minutes. Wow, I would prefer to use the machine. Well done. So right now, this is your scale, and we are looking for 100 grams so that it will have equal size.
You can decide to use a lower gram, like 70, 50, depending on the sizes you want. So I want a bigger sizes, so that's why I'm using 100.
And it's so soft, so soft.
Yes, and it's smooth. So when it's going to, afterwards, when it comes out, you are going to see how beautiful it's going to look. So you can't escape that kneading. So you can use your machine, like I said, you can use your mixer to do that work, because it's actually very tedious.
Yes, it is. Alright, so we can see it's so soft after the 30 minutes of beating, of getting the air, and here we are.
So now I'm going to try and smoothen it up to make sure I get all parts smoothing, like the way it is. This one is rough, this one is going to be smoothing, and so that it will come out well. Yes. So you can decide to work with your hand or on your table like this, whichever way that is comfortable for you. So both of them, I use both of them actually. So at this point, I'm going to put it in a surface where it will not be sticky when it's proofing. So this is a cover of 4 paper for small chops.
Okay, 4 paper for small chops.
You can use this one, you can use your baking paper, or you can use your normal 4 paper that will allow you to carry it without touching when it's proofing. So I will show you demonstration. I will put some on this one and put some on a normal surface.
Okay.
The one my hand will come in contact with, and the one my hand did not come in contact with. So here,
little flour
to prevent it from sticking when it's proofing. Not yet.
Not
want
yet.
it very round.
Okay.
So it will give us perfect shape when it's out.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'll do it too.
Okay, I know, I trust you.
Yes. I tell you a lot of times, pastries, no. The rules, the guidance, the procedures, you must do
In fact, that is what gives me joy.
No, I can't.
I love following procedures.
I love my food, no measurement, just food.
But do you know that food actually has measurement?
It does. It does. It's just that
you want to boycott the measurement
sure.
aspect.
And apart from that, my tongue will give me, a better one. My eye gives me the measurement. Wait, this one. You finish it up.
Okay.
You finish it up. Let me help you do.
Yes.
Let me make the
At least
process.
it's helping.
Yes. Let me help you, because it seems like it doesn't want to smooth like yours. At least let me make effort for you. It seems easy, but I tell you, it's a little bit hard making it this smooth. That's why when I'm making something like this, I just any shape or something. That is a good shape.
So that is not going to be attractive. You know that packaging and looks also sell.
Sure. And apart
So
from it, this is Milky
donuts.
Good. So we really need that.
So we are going to leave 2 out of this.
Okay.
Just put it on the surface
Okay.
so that we see both of them, the outcome. So these two, I'm going to leave them just on our work table. Yes.
Did I try small?
You tried. We are going to leave that one like that.
Okay.
Let's
I should
see
drop
how,
it?
Yes. Let's see how it comes out.
At least here.
Okay. So this one, I'm going to leave it here.
Okay. So that we can see the difference.
Why you should always have your parchment paper underneath.
Kitchen dry. We are making Milky ring donut. The procedures is there. We start with the flour. We had flour. We had egg, yeast, sugar. We had salt. We mixed it dry before we added a warm cup of water to it. When we mixed it very well. Then we came to the kneading. The kneading took 30 minutes. She kept on beating it, folding it, making sure that air goes into it, because any donut without air will fall flat. It will not rise when you are frying it. So she kneaded it for 30 minutes, and then we had it in this form. She now made it to be smooth, cut it, and of course we measured it using our scale. 100 grams was what we needed. You can go less, you can go high, but we wanted it to so that you can have equal size. And then she said a liner is needed for it. You can use this, you can use foil paper. Why? Because they don't want it to have direct contact with your hand when it is rising, and it will enable you pick it easily to fry it. So that's why we have it here. So we said we're going to demonstrate it. So we have it here, and we have the one that will have direct contact, so that you see the difference and the effect that is going to have on this and on this. Kitchen Drive on your ARCN television. We're making Milky ring donut. Stay tuned while we come back shortly, where we'll have this and we'll have it on the fire. Go nowhere. Alright, welcome back. This is still Kitchen Drive, and we're still here making our Milky donut. So she'll just summarize it for us and then tell us the second stage of this.
Alright, as you can see, our donut is well risen. We're about to fry. So while we wait for us to fry, I want us to make our filling, which is the milk itself that we're going to use to fill inside the donuts. We'll still come to the aspect of filling it. So this is our whipped cream. I'm going to measure 1 cup of our whipped cream. Okay, then we're going to use very chilled water. Actually, we don't have where I am now, don't have access to block. We are supposed to place this bowl inside block, then I mix it with cold water.
So why that?
So in order to get the right consistency we want, as you are beating, it's going to firm up on time. But if you use ordinary water, it's going to be running, and we don't want that. But as it is now, we are going to make use of what we have. So instead of having half cup of water, I'm going to reduce it to like 1/8 cup, because I don't have ice block to my disposal. So if that is okay, then we are going to get very chilled water. It's very, very chilled. So this is 1/8 cup of water. So we are going to add it gradually. I will first add 1/8. If it's not enough, I add another one. Then for me to just add plenty, and at the end of the day, I will not be able to control the consistency. So I will go with 1/8 first. Okay, I think we can make do of 2.
Okay, so 1/8 cup.
Yeah, which is 1/4.
Okay.
1/4 cup is what we added.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my whisk. This is try and error, okay?
Okay.
Try and error. I think this one will do.
Okay. Double it size, yes. So the whipping cream is sold in market?
Yes. We have it in powdered form or in liquid form. But I prefer the powdered form because it helps me to preserve it. Once I remove the quantity I need, I can keep it in a airtight container or a Ziploc bag. So I'm going to apply a little effort to make sure that, as you can see, it's already coming up. It's going to double in size if we keep mixing. So in there, you have it.
And you have a machine for this?
Yes, you use a mixer, but there is no light, like I said. So this is going to do the job for us. I have a mixer here.
Okay.
This is supposed to be the one that will help. This is called balloon whisk.
Okay.
It's supposed to just
actually doubling the size.
It's going to come up very well, and as you are mixing, it's getting thicker. Yes. That's the consistency. Okay. Actually, this method is not easy. Yes, you will feel it in your muscle.
I know everything about this donut is not easy. Oh, I see the reason why it's being sold at that price. Alright, so we still cover our donuts. So we have, they're still beating it, right?
Yes, the filling is still being mixed. But now it's time for us to start frying. So the first thing you do is to check your fire. We don't need very high fire to cook it. We will reduce our fire to the lowest. We need very low heat, just like that. Like I said, you can see that it's well risen.
Yes.
Like I said, why we prefer to put it on something like this for easy access. You see my hand is not touching it.
Yes.
So we'll go to the fire and we'll flip it just like on top.
Oh.
We'll pick another one. We'll flip it just right on top.
Maybe another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just right on top.
I will put another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do 5.
Okay.
Just right on top like that.
Okay. No. It's okay. So the oil shouldn't be that hot, right?
Yes, shouldn't be too hot.
Okay.
So to give us that even cooking. If the oil is too hot, outside is going to get brown, but inside will not cook. So at least for the next 3 to 4 minutes before you flip the other side, this side would have spent 3 to 4 minutes.
Yes, before you
Flip it. So you don't need multiple flipping. If not, that your ring will be lost.
Oh.
So just allow this one to spend like 3 to 4 minutes before you turn it.
Yeah. So the flipping should just be twice.
Yes, the first one.
And you turn the other side.
That is just once.
That's just once,
Yes.
rather. So the oil shouldn't be too
hot
so that
to allow it to cook inside.
Hope you're getting that. So let's wait for 3 to 4 minutes.
While this one is cooking.
All right.
About 3 minutes later, just give it a flip.
Wow.
Give it a flip.
Yes.
And you give it a flip. Give it a flip.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And it's brown and it's cycled
Perfect.
Perfect.
You see the outside is smooth, lovely. When you give it that time, the inside is going to cook. If you rush it, your fire is too high, it's going to be brown, dark brown, and inside will not cook. And you wouldn't want that. And you can see the ring has formed very well.
Yes.
The ring formed very well.
Yes.
Another 3 minutes. This is called bomboloni. Yeah, that's the real name of this donut, the one that doesn't have a hole at the middle. Okay. So it's popularly known in Nigeria as Milky donut after we filled it with milk. So you can see our ring is looking so beautiful, coming out lush, fluffy and beautiful.
Sure.
So for us to have that sweetness, I'm going to add my powdered milk. It's called Milky donut. So I'm going to add my powdered milk to this. So let me just get a spoon
Here.
and add about, this should be about 3 to 4 tablespoons of powdered milk into it, and give it a very nice stir. So make it creamy and milky. So if you have your condensed milk, you can go ahead and use it.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask.
Yes. No, it mustn't be. We have different filling.
Okay.
We have different filling actually that you can use. We have different methods you can use to fill your donuts. You can use chocolate, you can use condensed milk, you can use powdered milk, you can use sugar.
Okay. But
When it's caramelized, you can
Yeah.
use it. Yes.
the most important thing is to have it this form.
Yes.
All right.
Alright.
And you know, actually, it doubles the size.
Yes, that's whipping cream for you. Though it's very expensive now, but then you can still eat good food.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to put this in a piping bag. It's milk. So you coat it very well, like that, in a milk. Okay, so now I'm going to use my dowel
Okay.
to make hole.
So now the hole is made here, not in the middle.
No, like this.
Okay. Okay.
While I use my piping bag
Okay.
to infuse my milk into it.
Oh. Oh.
So this is how it's going to be.
Oh. This is beautiful. And
Okay,
interesting.
we are going to put this one in a set box.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
just like that. It's already arranged.
Yes.
Like that.
Okay. This is it.
So that is it.
Beautiful. This is beautiful. This is. You will agree with me that it's beautiful. Well done, ma'am.
Thank you.
You see the milk? This is seriously nice. And I like the milk in it. This is kitchen dry. This is our milky
Ring them.
ring donut. We had our flour. It's a long process, but the basic ingredients was flour, baking powder. We had this donut recipe came in 3 different stages. First, the mixing. We had every ingredient dry. That is the flour itself, the sugar, baking, everything, yeast. That was the first stage, and egg. We mixed it. Then we now twist, mix it. Then knead it. The kneading took 30 minutes. We had to beat, make sure air goes into it. We now allowed it to rise. First, we measured it into 100 grams. So we have equal slices. That's why if you can see, they are all equal. We now allow it to rise. After which, we now fry it for just 4 minutes. Then we picked it and mixed the filling. The filling was also another tedious work that we did. Then we now mix it, and this is the end product. Watch it again and again and learn how to make this. Kitchen Drive on your first agricultural television. I'm enjoying myself. I'm talking too much. I am Hilda herself, Francois. I need to watch more of our programs. Thank you for hosting us.
You're welcome.
It's always an honor to be here.
Oh, likewise, yeah.
Enjoy yourself, eat good food, and from all of us is cheers. Bye.